You know how to be a heartbreaker, but you don't know how love goes. Baby,
Вікторія карта. Дуже класно. От там.
What is up? Welcome to the next video. We're just arrived in a new city here in Ukraine, in Lviv actually. As you see, we're packed. We're right now on our way to the Airbnb. So it's gonna be 3 days in Lviv. We have been here, I would say once really before. One time we passed through. It's an amazing city. Right now it's like 6 p.m. So we're gonna check into the Airbnb and then go out. So how far are we away? Like 10 minutes?
Yes. Да.
What's up? Alright, so this is our place in Lviv. We just checked in. I thought something that I haven't done in, I don't know, a few months maybe at this point is a quick room tour. So it's a small apartment, but in this trip it's the first time that we have a whole apartment to ourselves. It's already 7:30, so we're gonna head out in a second. So it's still gonna be daylight. And really a nice, clean, neat little apartment. So this is the entrance. We got kind of like a kitchen going on here. Fully equipped, so we can cook if we want to do that. And then just the main part of the apartment is like this huge room. Maybe you even hear a little echo. So we got a bed, everything is nice, pretty girly, but it's gonna do the job for a few days. So we're gonna head out, maybe hit a few restaurants, and the behind info for this place, I'm gonna link in the description. It's around a little bit over 20 euro, I believe like 23, 24 euros. So as always, you're gonna find a link in the description to get, I think it's like at the moment $30 off if you don't have your own Airbnb account at the moment. If you do and you're traveling with a friend and he doesn't have one or she doesn't have one, or you're in a group where usually not everyone has their own Airbnb account, you still can use that to your advantage. So like $30, $35 off for you at that point. And now let's head out. Okay, so Lviv, pretty much Lviv is pretty much one of the oldest cities in Ukraine. I think at this point is almost 1,000 years old. I think it was founded in 1200, at least that's what I just looked up. And it's also one of the biggest cities, especially in the west. It's very different to any other city. Just because of Polish influences, Hungarian influences, the city looks not alike to anything else that you can find in Ukraine. And as of right now, we're headed to the old town, where I would say it's the most interesting, most touristy area. Let's go. It's the Opera Theater, as you see, a lot of things happening, and right behind me they're building kind of like a stage for tomorrow. We'll see what's gonna happen tomorrow, but for now, let's go to the old town, let's get something to eat. Okay, so this is the old town. As you see, this place is packed right now. What is it? Thursday? Friday? Thursday? And yeah, there's pretty much the old town. We have like on the left, on the right, a bunch of very unique little restaurants, and would you say it's only restaurant shops as well? So over there you got like a bunch of souvenirs. So this city, when it comes to originality and just I think very few of the places that you're gonna find here is like a chain. So most like privately owned, people are getting very creative. So we're definitely gonna show you some very unique places. They have like some restaurants that go like 5 or 6 different floors with different themes, so like themed restaurants. And yeah, as I said, Independence Day, so they're getting some things ready. Okay people, so right now we're at this place called Pochta, which is pretty much the mail, and I really like how it's structured. So we have like There are dozens and dozens of like little photos on the wall, and mostly it's a spaghetti place. This guy over there is doing the spaghetti handmade. He's kind of like doing his thing, and it actually looks pretty fun.
Oh, this is the main dishes?
Ask maybe for was this a music?
Ja.
Ich dachte, du willst mich verarschen. Ich dachte, du willst mich verarschen, weil du Russisch sprichst und die Deutsche die Dingskarte haben.
Thank you.
So here we're looking at pasta. And at the moment €1 is a little over 30 hryvnia. So here we got all types of different pastas between 2 and 3. So luckily this place is definitely as cheap as it has been 1 year ago, 2 years ago. I think 1 year ago we have been here before. I love it, as affordable as it gets, and hopefully it's gonna taste as good as last time. So we're probably gonna go for pasta, maybe a little side dish, and try some of the drinks as well, maybe a beer. How does it taste like?
It's cinnamon and orange and white wine, apple juice.
We are pretty much gonna call it a day. Tomorrow morning we're gonna head out and explore a little bit more Lviv. Until then. What is up, people? Next morning here in Lviv. What is it, right? Like 1 or 2?
I don't know.
So we just had somewhat of a breakfast, and right now we're here in the city center. Party is already starting out. As you see, music in the background is playing. It's Independence Day here in Ukraine. They closed down. If I can dance traditional dances, I can do the boogie. Okay, so right now we got to the old town. Everyone is rocking like a mix between blue and yellow, the colors of Ukraine. Yeah, almost.
Whisper, it's taking me down. I'm seeing things clearer, but I can't hold on. Can't let go of what was before. Baby, I know your tricks. I know when.
Okay, so right now it's a few hours later. We have been to this restaurant. It's called Dom Legend, House of Legend. It's kind of like a mystical place. Going up there, you feel like in somewhat of a Harry Potter setting, I would say, kind of like Hogwartsy. And there's like 5 floors. It's a restaurant. They have pretty traditional food. We had a soup. We had something else, quite unsure. So really cool place.
Potato pancakes filled with pork, but they aren't filled. They are just pork. Potato pancakes. But, yeah.
So pretty much what we're noticing again is that Lviv is definitely a lot more affordable. There we paid again just like 6-7 euros for 2 alright meals, you know, nothing big, but just to try it out. And yeah, the light show supports, I don't know if it's light show or whatever it is, you're gonna see it in a second.
You don't know how love goes.
And so we meet again next morning here on the balcony of our Airbnb. So this has been at this point the first video from Lviv, kind of like the nightlife, activities, restaurants, and without a doubt I gotta say Lviv at this point is still one of the cheapest cities in Ukraine in terms of value, in terms of how affordable it is, how much amazing food, accommodation, and just places to go and do everything of that. I would say this has been kind of like the first impression and the proof in 2018, and with that we're also starting out the next video. So in the next video right now we're headed to a restaurant that's supposed to have a huge aquarium in it with sharks, as far as I heard. And
first we're going to the market.
Yeah, maybe gonna check out the local market here as well in the city center, and that's gonna be the next video. Until then, you got a world to see. Peace out.
You know how to be a heartbreaker, but you don't know how love goes. Baby,